Nah, dude.
Yeah, you can do anything you set your mind to.
Sometimes the right path is not the easiest one.
You're gonna go far.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Going Far with Alex, the Going Far show. You guys should be familiar with it if you're a viewer of my channel. If not, my name is Alex. I do something called the Going Far show. Previous episodes have been at my house in front of my desk setup. Those were kind of boring, but today I actually have guests with me. These are my friends, Nathan and Edson.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about life at Notre Dame and how we met and kind of just background info, and then we'll do some fun rapid fire questions after. So you guys want to introduce yourselves real quick?
My name is Nathan. I'm a freshman at the University of Notre Dame. CS major. Not much else to
We're all
say.
computer science majors, by the way. That's the
Yeah, shout out to
one of
that.
the
All
reasons.
CS. Enjoying Notre Dame.
What
Yo,
about you?
what's good? I'm Edson from Florida. I'm Haitian, and I
Character
don't know,
trait.
like, that's me, basically.
Yeah. So you want to talk about our first week here and how that kind of went a little bit?
Bro, our first week here was crazy because I came I said a week or a couple days before everybody was here. So I came here and nobody was here. Campus was dead, bro. So I came here and I was just by myself. I came with Ambrice, that's the scholar program I'm in. We moved in and everything, and after that I was just in my dorm and there was nothing to do. I didn't come with my family, so I was just
Wait, you
chilling.
moved yourself in?
Yeah.
Really? They just
That's-
said go.
It was
That's
pack your
crazy.
shit, go.
They left you, huh?
but it was other shit that was going on. I had bought a ticket for them and everything, and then I was just y'all don't have to come no more. So we ended up canceling the ticket. But I came here and campus is dry, bro. And bro, I'm not gonna kid you, bro. After that, I walked around the Fisher, bro. That's the hall I live in.
Doing laps.
Fisher. I was bro, ain't no way, bro. I was ain't no way.
This is where I'm at.
Yeah, because I remember when I first found out I was living in Fisher, and I searched it up on YouTube. I was maybe they're just kidding, right? I was maybe there's more to the hall. So I moved there, bro. I walked around. I called my mom. I was
Take me back.
I was like, I don't know, bro. I was oh, plus it was hot, bro. No AC.
Yeah.
Actually,
Keep in mind I was moving the whole day.
Let's give some context to the dorms here. Here at Notre Dame, it's a great campus, right? We got the iconic dome. Insert picture here. We got
face.
next to the dome.
right on top of Ethan's face. We have dorms, obviously, but they're separated by gender, so there's no funny business going on. We got parietals. We got something called parietals, where you can't have the opposite sex in your dorm. It's a Catholic university,
Catholic.
so it's kind of functioning as a
We're
very
good kids.
religious
Strictly.
institution, which we'll get into also. But you're in Fisher. They're both in Fisher Hall, so that's why you guys got so close, I guess. Because you're kind of
Yeah.
there's
No,
there's
you,
minimal black people.
yeah,
Let's
I mean,
get to the chase.
Yeah, there's
Like,
there's not a lot of.
Yeah, there's.
When you see a black person in your residence hall, you introduce yourself, and you guys can get into more about how you met. But
No, I'm trying to pull this up actually, because I remember you. First time I met, I think I DM, bro. So,
It was
I
in
said,
the summer.
bro, no, let me
That
put
was
July
the
2nd.
summer.
July 2nd, I put on the DM. I said, yo, you in Fisher? He said, yes, sir. I said I was worried about, I didn't see all that. And then you sent me all that you sent me the videos
I was bro, this is
for
what it is.
Fisher. You sent me welcome to 2025. And then I was looking at it, bro. I was
It was bad.
sad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Cause I don't know. I mean, they're cool. I'm not saying the guys in Fisher are bad, whatever.
No,
It was
cool people.
it was the video. They're trying to be funny, whatever. They're all in the shower.
I wasn't used to it. Basically.
I was not used to it.
I wasn't used to it, bro. Cause
But-
my school was all, I wouldn't say all black, but it was a lot of black people, and it was a lot of Hispanic people. So PWI was never a thing of mine.
Yeah.
Coming here, I was damn, bro. I was that's crazy, bro.
What was the worst part about the hall? When you went, what was the most okay, I don't know if I can do this.
Honestly, bro, room was fine. Like I was like, room was cool. You know, it's whatever. Like I would say just showers. Showers
Yeah.
is like I wasn't used to it, bro. Like when I looked at the video, that was like the main thing. Like I was like, ain't no way I'm living here, bro. Cause like I didn't even care about the rooms, like if they're small, they didn't have AC, bro. Cause I'm from Florida, I'm from Haiti. Like heat is nothing new.
You
to
built
me.
for-
I'm
built
built
for
for the
this,
heat,
yeah.
bro. Like, but the showers, bro. I was like, come on, bro.
In the bathroom. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
I got some horror
Not a good
stories
look.
For, like,
in those
the-
bathrooms for
bro,
sure.
It was just a bad thing. That was like the worst thing I would say. Yeah.
So I live in Farley Hall, and I got some stories about it later on. But
A couple.
basically, when I first moved in, my parents were both there. I got put in a quad with 3 other Caucasian
I
individuals.
don't know how you did that, bro. Quad.
Yeah.
Freshman, that's crazy. Quad.
I was honestly hoping to at least be in a double. I mean, single would be ideal, but that's not possible as a first year. So I had to kind of get used to living, even though I have siblings, 3 other siblings. I'm not used to sharing like a sleeping space with other people. So I had to adjust to that, let alone 3 people that I don't relate to on a deep level,
On a level.
So and then like I got shower stories. I got like roaches in my room that I had
Endless.
to. It's endless, yeah. But I'm moving to a nicer dorm next year, and these 2 are as well.
Yeah.
So we are upgrading a little bit. And
We had to, bro. Like.
It was a must.
yeah.
I don't get me wrong. I love the Fisher community, bro. I love the people. Like everybody in there are cool peoples. But it was just like I was thinking, bro. Like for 4 or 3 more years, I couldn't do it. Bro.
No AC.
I couldn't do it. I don't even care about the
Yeah,
AC
you said
thing.
yeah.
Like, I don't care. It was
AC is an issue for me. I'm not
Bro.
gonna lie.
Definitely.
I remember like I was taking a shower one time. I told you the story, bro. I was taking a shower, bro. I finished taking a shower and everything. I'm about to get out, and then the way the bathrooms are set up, like not the bathrooms, the showers, like there's like a hole on top, and then like a water dropped on me, bro. I was so hot, bro. I was like, yo, like I just finished taking a shower. I had to go back in there, and after that day, like I hated the showers ever since.
Yeah.
Bro. Like it was just so bad.
And it's also like, at least for Farley, like they're so tiny. It's like a little cubicle.
That's
And you know what?
bro, you
We're
see
not gonna
me?
do any more
You see
complaining
me,
because we
like-
could do this all episode.
Yeah.
Honestly.
All I'm saying is
Shower
like,
leaking.
we love it,
Yeah.
bro. I'm a big person. Like I can't do anything in those showers. Like
Yeah.
it's so small, and like the curtains are all so small. Like
Yeah.
bro, just nah.
Yeah, so that's kind of a little bit a peek into dorm life for you. I want to also plug A&E. We made a channel called A&E. By the time this is out, there should be at least 1 video up.
Say,
But it's just gonna be us
N.
3.
What
Yeah.
you throwing
I'm
on,
the
man?
A.
I was
I'm the
about to do
A.
A.
Obviously, this is the N. This
I'm
is
the
the
E.
E. We have a cool intro made. You guys will see the first video soon enough. If it's out, I'll link it in the description. But we're gonna basically be walking around ND and like kind of getting a consensus about certain topics and also just capturing our dynamic, which will come out soon enough.
I think you said fuck Nathan. Sorry for
Hey, we'll bleep that. We'll bleep that.
We'll bleep that. This is a family channel, my
We'll
fault.
bleep that.
But
Okay.
I feel like you forgot Nathan his first week here.
Wait, what? Oh yeah. We'll get into that. We're not done with this segment.
No, I mean,
My fault.
the section's still continuing, you know?
Yeah.
No hate taken.
But yeah, subscribe to A&E was the point of that entire spiel. But
A lot coming in for y'all. Slowly. You guys will see it. No, we don't have
Yeah.
to speak too much on that.
so okay, Nathan,
You know, not to get to my side.
tell us about your week here.
My first week.
Your first week here.
I guess, you know, pretty regular week as far as like coming in. My parents moved me in though, you know, luckily.
Yeah, you got some loving parents.
Yeah, but they
Not even like that, bro.
they left though, like, you know, there was the first weekend we were here, they had like a mass for all the parents, all that.
Mm-hmm.
My parents left, so when I'm walking around, like the first day I remember I got here, I'm just like, damn, like,
Yeah.
what now?
Let's talk about the good stuff too. About
There's a lot
what
of
we
good
took
stuff.
in on campus.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of good stuff. Don't get us wrong, though.
Yeah.
You know.
The bad stuff's just a little more fun to talk about. Yeah.
But no, I mean, it was good. I was walking around, and, you know, you kind of have to figure out what to do, you know, occupy your time somehow. And then, you know, I slowly met you guys.
Yeah.
And then the rest is history.
Yeah.
We got
Here
it.
we
For
are.
sure.
Crazy.
I do remember the one thing that popped out to me was we could try playing like on the side a little video. I'll send you the video, but it was like
On her face.
we were walking
you put
around like the initiation for our dorm.
The Fisher, oh my god.
Oh my, like
That was
it was like
cult behavior. I'm not gonna lie.
that
It
was
Yeah.
cult behavior.
crazy. I was
It's
posting
frat
that
life.
like everyone was like,
Listen.
"Bro, what you joined?" Like
In the moment, like it was cool and everything, but like looking back at it, I was like, hey yo, like pause.
Yeah.
I had said
Bro.
like white tees.
All of us were wearing white t-shirts.
Some parts I don't ever I could talk about on air publicly,
Yeah.
but it was some insider things So
It was cool for them. I'm not gonna. They did no hazing though. No hazing.
No hazing, no hazing, no hazing.
We don't do
Yeah.
that at Fisher Hall.
Professional.
We're stand up gentlemen. We followed the lock and everything.
But it was definitely different than what I expected. Did not expect that coming in. I'm not
I
gonna
did
lie.
text that to my friends and they were like, "Yo, are you in a cult?" I was like, "Bro, this is my dorm."
Yeah, it was.
I
Even
don't
though
know.
we don't have frats or like
Our dorm are
sororities.
basically
Yeah.
Wait, did they do that for you?
Um,
Did they
What
like?
did you guys doing for
we did some shit, man.
It's a family channel, bro.
Bleep that out, man. Bleep
Yeah,
that
I
out.
am.
Bleep
I'm
that out
gonna
of
bleep
there.
that out, future Alex. But
But no, what do they actually do?
we honestly, I blacked out for most of it. But
What you mean by that?
What you doing? What you doing,
What you
man?
mean by blackout?
Come on, man.
I mean, like, I'm not even interested in like doing like typical dorm life stuff because I was just trying to meet the black people, and that was my like in
Was
my
there-
brain for the first.
Was there a lot?
In Farley, no,
Cannot
there's like
imagine.
4.
4 black people.
There were 4 that I met like that first week. So the first week was like all like kind of getting to know people and like was it the day before the first day that we did all that like the dorm stuff, the activity stuff?
It was during the whole week. I think.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of like activities
It
between.
was during the week of like when school started.
Yeah. So there was like different like activities hosted like between dorms. I think we did like some, I don't know, man. Some like we introduced ourselves. We did like it was like weird outdoor activities with different dorms.
Yeah, we did that also. Like,
Oh my.
we played
There was,
The
like, a
Easter
scavenger
egg.
hunt.
They had
Was
to
there
do
a
like an
scavenger
egg
hunt?
hunt. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It felt like summer camp. Like
Yeah.
a
Bro,
lot of
the
people said,
whole
like,
week felt like summer camp.
I don't know.
Even like when school started, like
Yeah.
silly week felt like summer camp, bro.
Yeah. Silly week is like syllabus week.
Yeah.
The first week.
It hit after
Pretty
though.
easy. Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, they did
God.
not care, bro. Oh
I-
my god.
I rather it was like I was recording. I was like, oh, I thought that this was gonna be like the whole week.
Yeah.
The second week I had like 4 hours of homework. I'm like, what do I do? What's
Yeah.
this?
Nah, silly week was over, bro.
Yeah.
That's how they get you though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't have any distinct memories from that week, honestly. Like I met my roommates. They were nice at first. And then we never really became like friends, like close friends within our quad, but we were cordial for like a good solid semester. And we'll get into like the second semester a little bit, but
Yeah, a little bit.
what do we want to talk about next? Let me look at this agenda.
How do we even meet?
How do we meet? Yeah, you guys
yeah.
met before you met me, so you guys can talk about that.
It
Yeah.
was during the summer.
Yeah, like I was saying, I hit you because I saw, I think you were following Fisher or something. I was like, oh damn, niggas following Fisher. That's a rare
Bro,
thing.
what I was looking for black people. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my goal the
Yeah.
first week. Like, let me just find out what black people I'm gonna drive with and like see like, cause like, I don't come from a school like my high school was white, so I'm not. It's not like I used to like having a bunch of black friends, but like, my parents, both my parents went here. You guys, I've said this before on this channel, but they were telling me like it is gonna become where like you're gonna need like people that you can relate to that are gonna talk about like the experience of being at a PWI. So like that was definitely my priority first week,
How was that?
and I got stuck with these two. So
Here we are
It's
now.
a bad thing.
yeah.
I got stuck. Unfortunately.
But hey, we here though, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm saying.
It was, what was it? We had texted, and then he was like, you and Fisher, da da da.
Mhm.
And then I remember when we were talking on the phone though, like I was like, yo, this dude actually sound like me, bro. Because I was talking to people from like Notre Dame, all of them sounded like, no offense, but all of them
Do it.
sounded white, bro. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
everybody sounded white. Like the only person I really knew was like Amy,
Yeah.
and then like I was like, yo, another black guy.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, hey,
That's
say
so
less.
sad.
And like the first week we came, like we didn't even hang out for like the first 2-3 days. It was like slowly, we started hanging out, and then like
I was solo. Hey, beginning, first 3 days.
Bro, this man was moving like on some weird.
Wait.
He was there.
Explain
He
yourself.
was
I'm
just
saying.
so jolly, bro. He was so happy.
Cause like,
Bro.
I was feeling good. I'm
He
like,
had his hair out, bro.
Okay.
He had the
Yeah.
shorts.
I remember. A little
Hey, you
bit.
know.
He was feeling, bro. I remember when we had the Fisher party, bro. Everybody was wearing a Fisher shirt, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You see this dude, cool ass nigga. He was wearing a different shirt, bro. I was
No,
like,
cause they told all the freshmen to come in wearing the white tee with your
Code
Fisher
names.
name, your car name on it. You know, I was like, cause they, you know, like certain things are gonna be, you know, you're a freshman, you know, so you approach a different way. So I didn't want to be approached that way, you know. I didn't want people to know I was a freshman.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
So-
That Loki did, you know, bless me a little bit. I was wearing a Fisher thing, and people were like, "Oh, are you from Fisher?" Like, I was like, "Yeah," and like some random girl started talking to me. I was like, "Oh, that's what's up." Walked away though.
No, because it was
They
the
were-
Fisher crib. It was the Fisher house.
It was a Fisher Crips. Like all of them
Yeah.
were messing with us.
Yeah, that was that first week was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We had a plug in. I think there's like some on my Snapchat
What
and all
week?
that. Like
What week
was crazy.
reminds us of first week?
What week?
I think like
What do you mean?
the closest thing to like how we felt during first week was Cali. Like having that energy, like the way we felt.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Cali is the closest thing that
Yeah.
matches that vibe.
Yeah, we took a trip to Cali for National Society of Black Engineers.
Business.
You
Something
know,
like
3 computer science majors, 3 black computer science
Nothing
majors.
crazy.
Black success.
We're
Successful.
just trying to get that bag, you know, make things happen. But we,
That
were we
convention
gonna
was
say?
nice though.
yeah.
It
You want
was-
to talk about Cali now, or
I think it's time.
Yeah, we know
Alright.
about Cali.
uh,
Anaheim.
That was an amazing trip though.
yeah.
Good trip.
After I'm not gonna lie, like the 2 trips that I had, like they changed me. Cause like I went to Ireland, when I came back, I started like grinding.
Brag about
more.
Ireland a little bit. It's
Ireland-
okay.
I said yes, bro. I went to Ireland though. No, insert picture right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Put
I
some
was
pictures in
feeling
here.
myself, bro. I went to a castle, like I had a private chef, I had a private driver, I was climbing mountains, bro. Like
Notre Dame has a campus in Ireland, right?
yeah. don't say a campus,
Yeah.
a castle.
A
Yeah,
castle.
it's
Okay.
like
It's
crazy.
a castle,
A
in
castle.
Ireland, bro. We went there. It was like a whole bunch of activities. It was through Ambrice. Again,
Mm-hmm.
the scholar program I'm in. I'm plugging in Ambrice, the best scholar program. But yeah, I went to do that, bro. We were like doing a whole bunch of crazy things, but also like the Ambrice students, like I wasn't even close with them like that before. After Ireland, bro, cool peoples.
Were there many black people there?
Yeah.
Me, Corey, and Derek.
In Ireland, like,
In Ireland
Yeah, in
in
Ireland.
general.
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Because in Ireland, you have, in order for you like to live in Ireland,
Mm-hmm.
like you have to have like 3 generations, I think,
It's crazy.
of like Ireland, like
Irish black.
Irish.
So you gotta be white type shit. Though.
You have to be white.
Yeah.
Or
That's
be married, yeah.
crazy.
But,
I want to
we're not
fact
gonna
check
find
you
out.
on that.
You
Is that
wanna
really
get a
true?
little Irish shorty?
When we got, that was like in Calmore though, because that was like the historic part of like Ireland, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
When we got to Dublin, there was more black people, but that's still like you still needed like 3 generations. What does it say?
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah,
You may be entitled to Irish citizenship if your parents or grandparents were Irish.
yeah. Like you can't
That's
just
crazy.
come to the country
Yeah.
for none of that.
That's,
But
that's crazy.
Ireland was amazing. Came back, I started grinding, bro. Like I remember that first like day I came back. I woke up, I ate, started grinding physics, even though I hate physics.
Yeah.
Started grinding my math tests. We're here now.
Yeah.
And then for Cali, like it was just an amazing week, bro. Like that's the closest thing that reminds me of Silly Week, bro. It
Yeah.
was just good vibes.
I think I was mostly scared during like that week.
Of
Cause
Silly
like, just like
What?
my first week here, like, I'm like, I'm a mama's girl a little bit. Like I very much rely on like my parents, so like, coming here, like I pretty much called them every day. I was like, hey, like this is what's going on, like, so I didn't really form many like super solid friendships that first week, but after that it got good. So I think for me like Cali was more like my second, third week.
I would say the same thing, but like, bro, I remember like the first person I met when I came here was Daniel, bro, because we were staying at the hotel
Oh,
across the street.
Danny.
We texted in the group chat. We were like, anybody at the hotel? Danny was like, I'm at the hotel. He was like, what room? I was like, oh, I'm in this room. And then 5 minutes later, I hear a knock. He was like, that's it. And then he's just so like eager, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and then we went for a walk after that. But like, He kept that. Like, I'm surprised though. He kept that energy throughout the whole year, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah.
that's him.
That's his energy. Like,
That's just
he's
how he
an
is.
eager person, bro.
Yeah.
But cool vibes.
For sure.
So what was the highlight of California? We went there for like business, basically. Like we were just trying to
Always
talk
business.
For the
to.
NSB convention.
Always business.
Trying to talk to companies.
That was successful though. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
I
put some
remember-
footage in from California right now, but.
I remember that interview there, bro. Cause we put you on the spot.
Oh,
Cause
yeah.
you were ready.
Yeah.
We were still getting like dressed and everything, and then you sat down on the computer, and you're like, "You want to do an interview with me?" I was
Like right
"Oh."
now, yeah.
So
I
there
was
were
like,
there were
bro.
like virtual interviews before like the actual career fair that was in person, and we were networking. We were putting our names out there, resumes.
No, after that, bro, we all just. I was like, "Yo, where my laptop at?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had to
I
hop
had to
on.
get these interviews,
I didn't know it was
bro.
like that. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
it was
well.
quick, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I interviewed this company. They're like, "Oh, they like me. They made me send their resume." And they was like, "Oh, we want to interview." I was like, "Hey, say less, bro."
These guys got me an interview with the construction company,
Yo,
which
yo,
I have
listen,
no
listen.
Was it
interest
Southern?
in
Was
whatsoever.
it was Southern Company, right?
Don't
I
name
forgot.
drop. No,
Oh,
no
hey,
name drop.
bleep,
Bleep that out.
Sorry. we ain't gonna have that. We ain't gonna
it
have
was like
that.
for a good experience though. You know, you got
Yeah.
to even though you didn't want that company, you got to network. So for the company you do want,
Yeah.
you know, you're prepared for it. You don't want to just like go in blind.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I
of
think-
course.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying. You
all
don't
right.
want to go like your first company I think you like.
Yeah.
You
don't
know.
anything.
You wanna have your first interview be somebody you're not afraid to.
But then you didn't
mess
care
up.
like if you messed up like
Yeah.
and it was cool, you know.
We should talk about like why we chose computer science now that we're on this topic.
Why I chose computer science.
Like, what was your plan going in?
So for me, basically,
Career goals.
dude.
Life.
When I was in like high school, I wanted to do architecture for like the longest. Like I wouldn't say just specifically architecture, but like architecture or civil engineering. And then like because of that, I was in this program called Path to College, and then they basically helped me get an internship while I was in high school. That was pretty cool for them also, but they helped me get an internship at this architecture firm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so keep in mind, bro, I'm like 16, 17, let's
Yeah.
say. Everybody else is like 25 plus.
Mm.
So I'm like the only kid at this architecture firm, right? But I was doing that for like the summer. I thought it was gonna be like a quick thing, right? I was like, oh, I'm gonna get an internship for the summer. I ended up doing that. And then like it was about time for me to start school. And you were like, oh, they really like me. And they were like, oh, I should come in like for the afternoons during school. So basically like every day after school, I would go to an architecture firm. That was my internship. And I kept that for like the 2 years, right? But while I was doing that, like I was like, yo, I do not want to do architecture, bro. Cause like sitting at the office, bro, I was like, yo, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't
What
wanna
was
do
like
that.
your main task there? Like, what they have you doing mostly?
Since I was an intern, I wasn't allowed to like work on the main projects because like those were like contracts signed and everything. But a lot of the things I would do were like RFQs. I would do a lot of marketing things, and a lot of things in Photoshop also. For like we had lectures that we did. Also like basic designs, cause I was certified in the software that we use. So like basic things like that, like I would help them out.
That kind of translated into you being good at like all the stuff we
Bro,
do for.
that's why
outside.
like when we had class, I was good in solid. Bro,
That's
SolidWorks, I was like,
SolidWorks.
this is light, bro.
SolidWorks.
I was like, I could do SolidWorks.
We
bro.
actually I think we became like close in that class too, because it was
Exactly.
like.
No, exactly.
pain.
Because we had engineering also, like we were sitting right next to each other.
Yeah.
That's like we became close. But like SolidWorks, bro, easy, light work. But back to like why I chose computer science, like I was like, bro, I do not want to do architecture. And then like slowly I started like getting away from like doing the architecture things. And, like I was helping them with more of the marketing things, and then also like more of the IT things. So during this time, like we had an administrator, like she left. So I was the main contact person for like a minute, talking to the IT department. So like slowly I became like I slowly started doing that, and then I was like, I gotta figure out what the heck I want to do with my life though, because like it was time to apply for college, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, what do you want to apply for? And then slowly I was like, yo, I'm interested in tech though, because I was interested in tech for like the longest. It just never was like a priority, I would say. And then I just picked computer science, and I was like, hey, why not? And then boom, that's how I'm here.
Yeah. Was that in Florida? That whole thing,
Which one?
like
The
the
internship?
job.
Yeah, it was like 20 or 30 minutes away from like my school. So like
For sure.
literally I would have to take the train station, go over there, like, and then after school, like I would just make my parents pick me up.
That's some real job experience.
Hey,
I'm saying.
I don't-
it was worth it though, cause like when Corona came, like bro, I started working like full time. I got a car and everything. Like
That check hit is what you're
It,
saying.
it was hitting, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. It was hitting, like, bro, Starbucks type of hitting, like every morning.
Yeah. We
Like,
did go
it
to
was
Starbucks
good,
every
bro.
morning in Cali.
That
That
was-
was our...
Yeah.
Cali, that was like one of the main highlights, though. Going
Yeah.
to Starbucks.
I felt like
We were
Cali
on
girl.
a mission.
hey
Like a
man.
Cali
We
girl?
were basic.
Hey, man.
Let's just be honest. We were basic.
You know, I see why
It
they
was
go to
nice, though.
Starbucks, man.
Yeah.
It was a good
Hey.
time.
After that trip, I low-key started feeling Cali, though, so don't
Yeah.
be surprised if I
My
leave Cali.
I've
About-
always wanted to be in Cali, so if these guys go to Cali, they're copying me. They're just trying to be with me. I'm just saying.
Listen, bro, my top 3 were always Cali, Florida, and Texas.
Mm.
Now, I might add Georgia to that list also. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
why'd y'all choose computer science?
Oh man. Computer science is pretty much like the opposite of like what I was kind of headed towards. Like I was in high school, I did a lot of creative stuff. I did singing, all that. I did choir, some musical theater stuff. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't think. Yeah, I haven't. So they're hearing this kind of for the first time too.
She's like, "I, bro, so mysterious." You
Yeah,
never
no.
know anything.
We just haven't gotten to this topic because they know like where I'm at now creatively and what I do. But like, as far as like high school, I did like vocal stuff. Like I worked with a vocal coach and I like did like.
So you didn't do anything like.
No. That's what I'm saying.
engineering
Like I did computer science was so out of left field for me.
related? That's crazy.
Like,
bro. Not really want to hear this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it were fully up to me, I probably would be at like a film school or like art school. But my parents, they're both doctors. They kind of instilled some wisdom into me, and they were like, you can pursue all of these creative things, but like we want you to have like a safeguard in terms of like careers and like making money. And
So would you say your parents like? Would you say they influence you or they
I would
made
say
you,
they heavily encouraged me, and like
but not made you?
I also have like a background of being pretty good at like math, which it kind of hit me in the face coming here. I'm not gonna lie, but like in high school I was very good at math, so it wasn't a
Another
stretch
name
for
math
me
is
to
different, bro.
for me to say that for me to say that computer science was like a feasible option. It wasn't too like out of my like realm of possibility. It was just like
Not
not
something
my
you
intention
imagined.
at first. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
But
Oh,
what's
no,
that?
sorry.
yeah, no. I'm trying to think of what to say.
My bad.
She forgot what she was saying.
I don't know. No.
I tuned out.
I'm trying to see where this is going. But yeah,
How
so
did
Yeah,
you
finish
get-
it,
how
finish
you
it,
got
yeah.
into comp sci?
I'm sorry. Comp sci CS.
okay, I'll just say this. When I was looking at the list of majors, and I like
That money.
yeah, for me it was between business and computer science, and I was looking into business because I am entrepreneurial. Like
I don't see you in a business route though.
yeah, like I like starting companies and like being the creative organizer of a company, but like
Business administration. You work in
Yeah.
an office. I don't see that.
I don't want to work in an office. I always say this. I don't want to have a job where I have to dress up in like a nice like business
And like
suit.
the cool thing about like computer science though, like even though like you're in an office, but like you're not really in an office.
Yeah, it's
Like
depending on what job you have in comp sci, like you can literally have the most freedom of any job
Yeah.
ever. Like
that's another reason why I picked comp sci though.
Mhm.
Like freedom, money, cool.
yeah, so money was one, and then it was
Big factor.
Yeah.
like I looked into like the jobs in comp sci, and like I saw that you could like be a programmer for like video games, and I've always been interested in video games, so I was like, okay, that's second point to like the pros, and then there were really no cons besides like not having time to do creative stuff, but then like I realized like I could do that.
You figured
On
out
the
a way.
side.
Like look at us now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You figured
So
out a way.
basically it was money, it was being able to like have like creative jobs in comp sci, like coding video games, apps, all that, and
So what you're saying is be on the lookout in the future.
yeah,
A
I
video
wrote
game?
a video game. I'm hopefully gonna make it in the next 5 years. It's a big project.
You wrote an idea for it.
An idea, yeah.
For sure.
Didn't code it. I didn't code it. I obviously did
Might
not
have to
code
put
it.
that in Python.
You don't want
Yeah.
to say the idea yet.
I made a video about it. It's on my production company channel.
Yeah, I
But
could see that
yeah,
Plug that in.
right here.
yeah. I'll put it in the description too. But that's why I chose it. I don't have any huge reasons besides that. But yeah, why'd you choose comp sci, Nathan?
Like you were saying, you know, the different avenues That.
Don't be straight. Don't be.
That's I'm
Be
saying.
straight up, bro.
I'm saying that's.
Okay, I'm listening.
You didn't let me finish my. Just because I started, with a little vocabulary doesn't mean anything.
All right.
The different avenues
No,
that you could take. Like, there's a lot of options in CS. And like
Yeah, that was a big reason.
me, like I don't really know. I don't know. I didn't really know. Even now, I don't know exactly like where I want to go and see it. There's so many different options,
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to be like tied down to like one job because I have some guys in like investment banking, like econ, like finance kind of thing. That was an option for me coming in. I didn't know if I wanted to apply that way, but at the end of the day, I decided not to just because I feel like with those kind of jobs, you kind of have to like solidify your career choice. Like everyone kind of knows what they're going in. Like if you're going for private equity, investment banking, like you kind of have to know like sophomore year, junior year, so you can get an internship and whatever. CS, like I can go in cybersecurity 1 year, do this, then another year. Like there's so many different
You're
options.
still like in the CS.
Yeah, and I'm still in
basically.
CS.
And you can, like,
I'm not like limiting
do whatever.
myself.
Yeah.
By choosing a different option. I'm not closing any doors.
If anything, like they want to see that more. Like
Yeah.
you're in different places, you're like learning different things.
Exactly. And money, as you were saying, money's
Major
good.
factor.
Not to cut.
Not saying it's only the
but, like,
money, but money's we can't really do much without it. So
Yeah,
I'm
money is an implied reason for all of us.
yeah, I think underlying.
I think everybody
money.
And
Yeah,
also,
everyone knows
like,
about bread. But
I think to go off of what you were saying, like, I wanted to pick something that would put my foot in the door. Like, having like a degree in like an arts major, like it's not as impressive as first having like a very technical skill and like being able to use that, and then also like as a bonus having all these like creative attributes. So yeah, you can continue. That was my
no, but when I was thinking about like the engineering fields I wanted to go to, like my dad was a civil engineer, and he always told me like, oh Nathan, I'm African, I'm Eritrean, so like I have African parents, so you have to be an engineer or a doctor,
It's the same thing for me, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So
where are you from though?
I'm from Minnesota, north
Antarctica.
core.
Yeah, he was used to the weather, I guess. More than me from Texas.
Definitely,
for
yeah.
sure.
But
Like
no.
Eritrea also, bro. You can't forget that.
No, I
He
mean
said
they
that.
see, man.
Yeah.
They see, man.
He said that.
I gotta show both camera angles. They know about Eritrea. It's like,
Yeah.
but no.
It was the same thing for me though. Like having like parents that weren't born in America. It's like doctor, engineer.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. Like
So
I think that's black. The culture of like being African American too is like you want to create like the blueprint for like a lot of financial success.
yeah, you kind of have to set like generational wealth.
Yeah.
My parents came here. Like
for me, like I remember like 5th grade. I had this guidance counselor, right? She was Haitian though, so like she knew my parents and everything. So she was a guidance counselor, but at the same time she was looking out for me. And then she pulled me to the side. She was like, "What do you want to do?" Man, I remember I love basketball, bro. I was like, I want to go to the NBA. I was like, I want to go to the NBA.
what
Yeah.
she said.
She looked at me. She was like, "All right, be realistic."
That's so
man.
wrong.
I was like,
That's
"Damn."
crazy.
No, she. I mean, she,
No,
like,
no.
But if I'm a teacher, bro, I'm
adult-
never telling a kid to
Yeah,
be
don't
realistic,
crush
bro.
anybody's.
That's
It wasn't
crazy.
like in oh, I'm shutting down your dreams type of, because she was like, oh, okay.
She thought he was joking type thing.
No, she was something like that, but at the same time she was like, oh, when you get out of middle school you can play on the team and that could pursue if
Yeah.
you want to do NBA. But I was like, and then she was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, damn, I gotta think. And I was like, I do not want to be a doctor. I hate blood. That's the
Yeah,
one. I hate blood.
I didn't either. Even though both mine were like, it was so unappealing to me.
So then it was like engineer, doctor.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'll pick engineer, I like playing with Legos. That's kind of
Yeah.
cool. I didn't know anything about like engineering. All I knew was like building Legos.
Yeah,
And
and
like-
like we're not even like some people wouldn't even consider us engineers. Like computer
those people,
science.
we do not care about.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
but like
I
computer
mean-
science is really its own like
It
field.
is engineering though.
It is, yeah.
if
And
you
like
think about it-
other fields have to code as well. We're just like at the center of like programming.
Yeah, like after that, I just went to like a engineering school.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like an engineering school, like just engineering, but like it was like a magnet school. Like they had, if you want to do like digital arts, graphic design, if you want to do doctor, if you want to do engineering, like they had like those specific programs where you would take those classes. So like literally from like 6th through 8th grade, I was just straight engineering, and then like 9th through 12th, I was just like straight architecture / like civil engineering. And then 12th grade was like, that's where my artistic side came out.
Love that.
We do love it.
Yeah, I also want to like quickly correct myself on something. Like even though my parents are doctors, like they didn't like force me to go into a non-creative field. Like they're not like people that are like.
Well, you gotta watch this video. Yeah.
No, I gotta.
You had to correct that. Had to.
Like they
won. Had to.
I don't remember telling her this.
yeah. They very much encourage like my creative side. Like I get my creative side from them, like music. I grew up singing like with my family or whatever. But and my brother, like even as an example, like he's like on track to like be in the MLB. Like that's what they're training him to. Like he's been doing baseball since he was
Basically, do
6.
whatever you love.
Yeah. So he really loves baseball. So they're like he's getting trained like every day for 6 hours a day, so he can reach that goal.
That's right. Hey,
So
That work.
I know
hopefully he's gonna be the breadwinner as well, so he could sort of like fund some of my creative stuff if I'm not along the way yet.
Yeah,
But
just give him a little car.
that MLB money.
I was gonna say that
I know
MLB
that
money be
money
hitting.
hitting, bro.
MLB like they don't play with MLB.
Yeah, and my sister's a journalism major, so again, she's not anywhere near the technical side. So it's not a toxic pattern. It's what I'm saying. But
Everybody's allowed to do whatever they want.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
What else?
Is it time for the?
We made a whole
rapid fire?
video on Cali, so you guys can go watch that. We kind of talked a little bit about it, but.
Callie's right here if y'all want to know more. In her face.
Bro, I'm not. You making me edit everything, bro.
You have to plug in the videos.
I'm saying.
All right.
But
yeah, let's talk about
let's
it.
do a little break. Rapid fire questions or?
Yeah, let's do it.
Bet. First question is, how's the food, guys?
Mm.
How's the dining hall, South and the amazing North?
Well,
dining
you know,
hall?
as y'all can see, I mean Chick-fil-A, you know,
Yeah.
that Chick-fil-A fruit cup, you know, so I think that kind of tells my.
Yeah,
My
the
opinions
dining
on
halls
the
are
dining hall.
nothing special. It's just
Yeah,
a way
they're
to
not.
not be starved throughout your day here at Notre Dame.
It's not like they're gonna give you like a personal chef or anything. It's just like, yo, you need some food? We got
Yeah,
you.
and I've seen like Duke's dining situation. I am a little jealous.
Very jealous.
It looks
Crazy
very
jealous.
gourmet and very well thought out. There's probably some good kitchen engineers behind that.
Definitely.
I'm not gonna hate on the food, no. It's not amazing.
It's
It
it's
has
kind of
its-
like buffet food.
Yeah, it
Basically.
is.
Yeah.
I would say like out of like 180 days, I have about like 20 days where it hits.
Mhm.
Like there's 20 good days where you walk in there, you're like,
Like,
oh wow,
damn.
this is really gonna hit.
Mhm.
So you know, I'm not gonna say oh dining hall food is bad, but overall, what would you grade it? C minus.
Oh.
If it's on a scale from
Notre Dame scale
ND scale,
and D scale C minus. C.
I'm
It
gonna have
passes.
to fail it.
You
I'm
know,
sorry.
It passes. It
For me
passes.
personally, I'm
It
gonna have to fail
passes?
it.
It
It
passes.
doesn't pass for me.
Lately, it has not been passing. I'm not
Lately,
gonna
bro,
lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
Post Cali,
Yeah.
it's not.
After
even
Cali, like
post Ireland,
we went to
bro.
the best
Like,
Indian place ever,
Bro,
dude.
I was eating good. I came back. I did not touch South Dining Hall at all, bro. I went straight to North. And even North wasn't even hitting like that.
So,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. When North doesn't hit, bro, you know it's bad.
You know something's going on,
There's
bro.
South and North Dining Hall. Most people like North because it's modern.
What's
It's
your
Nicer.
favorite?
North for sure.
North for sure.
In the morning's breakfast, I'll say South.
I don't-
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because like, it's
First
so
week-
quiet. Nobody's in there.
First
like,
week,
it's good
let's
vibes.
admit, first week our impressions of the dining hall were better because
Oh, bro, first week
First-
everyone was so lit. Like,
I was like, wow,
overly
we
lit.
have a whole like breakfast buffet, like we have everything. But
And it
after
gets
like
boring after a
Yeah,
while,
you get
bro.
used to it. They
Yeah.
saw, you know, putting a
Like
little
this
less
again.
effort. You know, that first week they're trying to show out. You know,
Yeah.
it kind of is with everything. Like,
yeah,
That's when the parents are here.
yeah, the
Yeah.
parents
They
are
leave,
here.
like, alright.
they get
so-
lazy as we all do. But
No, yeah, I mean, I
It's
understand,
just-
but
so
I
I
don't.
don't even eat there anymore. But
My fault.
I order food. I order food
Right.
here on campus or I order it
Mm.
from another place because I'm sorry, like.
We don't blame you,
I
though. We
can't.
don't
I
blame
can't
you,
be.
though.
I
Like,
can't be subjecting myself to this to these standards.
my standards. Office community
But no,
standards.
they know when it comes to food. Like I'm pretty
Swear, bro.
bougie. Like
She is
I
bougie.
do want to have
Yeah.
a good meal. So I will do everything in my power to do that.
Next
But
question. Would we say like coming to Notre Dame, was it worth it?
was it worth it?
Was coming to Notre Dame worth it?
most definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
You think so?
I
Most
wouldn't
definitely.
I wouldn't be able to say no and still like be happy here. Like I think I need to like fully just be like, yeah, this is my path. This is what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
and I have to make the most out of it.
Yeah. Also, like speaking like with some of my friends like back home, like the schools they go to, I'm not saying their school is not good. Like top schools, they all go to good schools, but it's not Notre Dame. That's all I want to say. I'm not gonna go into much into that because I could say a lot, But
Yeah.
like, it's definitely worth it that I came here, versus like staying home in Florida.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I just
that's
want to
true.
leave that. I just want to leave that out
Yeah.
there.
Leaving, like, I had to go out of state personally.
It was the best choice for me.
You know.
Like
Me
even
too.
though like at first I was like, it's worth
Yeah.
it. Though.
Because it's kind of tough, like, you know, leaving everything behind, especially, like, you know, we're kind of young. I mean, we're young, you know, like, we're
Mhm.
only freshmen in college. Like, you don't see your friends anymore, you don't see your family, whatever.
Yeah.
But,
Especially like during spring, bro. Like
yeah.
the breaks, you don't get no breaks barely.
Yeah.
Bro. Like
Yeah.
spring break, but like you don't really
Yeah.
like go home. For
No one
spring break.
back,
You
yeah.
go party.
Yeah.
You do go party
Yeah,
though.
that's a
Straight up.
fact.
But
The
yeah.
weather sucks,
Oh yeah.
but
It is like
after those like kind of harsh winters, it's nice.
You know? Yeah, yeah.
it does have its beautiful.
Yeah,
days.
he
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
get
I
a say
come
in
from the
this.
same cloth, I guess.
Coming from like a cold. I'm not gonna lie though. Like they did say the weather wasn't like I'm gonna die. Hey, I'm still breathing. Am I not?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I want to talk a little bit about like what makes Notre Dame special, like and like the good parts about it a little bit. Like
Because we do love Notre Dame though. Don't get that.
yeah,
wrong.
we're very
That's what I
loyal
said it
to our
is.
university. We would never disparage its name.
Of course.
Ever.
Never.
Um,
So, what is the good parts?
I think
No, I'm just
no,
playing.
for real. On a real note, I think the best part about it is, I can't say in good faith. I can't say diversity. I just can't because it's not true. But I think because we're in such a sea of whiteness, it's really,
See your whiteness?
I'm being real. It's really easy to find your people. Like there's very little of us, so like we can form like a community and like even in the clubs like National Society of Black Engineers. There's more clubs like that. They're in Warbuda, which is like a black men
You're
club.
also in Shades.
I'm in Shades of Ebony. Like there's areas for us that we can like really like connect and relate on like very deep levels where we can't with like the majority of the people here. So I think that's a cool thing for minorities specifically.
I'll say like another good thing is like the drive Notre Dame gives you, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, I be thinking like I'm behind or something.
swear to God,
Like I'm
yeah.
stressing. I'm like, yo,
I'm
I
not
haven't
doing
done
shit.
this.
I'm
You
I'm
check
bumming.
LinkedIn. You check
Bruh,
LinkedIn. This person
I
got
swear.
an internship. This person got an internship.
You get humbled quick.
You
bro.
get humbled quick, bro. Like
For
come
sure.
like, cause we all came from like. We were like the top of our class.
Yeah, you
Like,
think
we were,
you're
we were
that
all
guy.
top of our class president, valedictorian, whatever. Like we're good. You came here, everybody got humbled, bro. Like, cause everybody's doing something, and like that drives you to like get to their level. Basically, I would say like try to get to their levels, but like looking back like at other people at different schools, they're not doing what we're doing. So like we are ahead. We are ahead.
It's competitive, but it's also like
Good competitive.
it's a good kind of competitive for sure.
Sure.
And the resources are crazy. Like
Yeah.
I underestimated like what would be available to students here. Like
Even like the career side.
anything you
Everything
want to
you
do,
need.
yeah,
Yeah.
everything
Like-
is at your disposal.
They do have it. Like, if you can imagine it, that's the one thing I do. Like, if you can imagine it, we got it.
Yeah.
Basically, like we went to a boxing thing last night. Like,
Uh,
they have boxing.
We got
bro.
concerts. Ty
Yeah.
Verdes was here yesterday.
We have
Yeah.
everything, bro.
Uh,
So that is the one good thing. Notre Dame, like, whatever the students need, they'll plug them. You know, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you
Teachers.
say?
What about oh yeah, you say your thing, and then we'll talk about teachers a little bit.
Yeah.
about. Oh,
Um,
Ryan, what was the initial question?
It was
We were just talking
a
about.
little bit about like the best part about
yeah,
Notre
best
Dame.
part about Notre Dame.
Best part.
Best part.
Like for you personally.
I would say,
Them fruit cups.
you know, the
Chick-fil-A.
fruit cups. No, I mean, Chick-fil-A has been a blessing recently.
We've got a Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A has been
It's
great.
changed the food situation.
It's changed everything, you know?
Tremendously.
It was like the perfect like motivator to finish off the semester. Honestly. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, especially like right now, like they don't serve meat on Fridays
Mm-hmm.
and Wednesdays too, right?
I don't know.
Some
I
some
don't
days
know.
they don't
That's
serve
for
meat.
you.
Somebody don't
answer.
serve it, man.
But like Chick-fil-A be coming in so
Yeah.
clutch. Like those days they don't serve meat. All right, say less. Or
Nice.
go out, get on Grubhub, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we're
It's
trying to
not
go to the dining hall, like, I don't know, during the middle of class. Like, you're trying to be on the go.
Yeah, especially
like,
if you're like in a hurry, order Chick-fil-A, get your food. You don't have to sit
Go.
in the dining hall, bro.
That's the good part about the food. Like outside of the dining halls, we have like places you can order, and they're super fast, super efficient. You have to use flex points, so if you run out of those, you're out of luck. But
Yeah.
besides that,
Flex points is another blessing, bro.
yeah, you get like 500 free.
I feel like that's another
Each
video
semester.
for itself, the way
Yeah.
Flex points blessing.
yeah.
But
talk about the professors you said.
I mean, I just want to say a quick thing about like most of the professors that I've had have been great. Like they care. All my engineering professors have been like that. Physics this year was not for me. I had to drop it. Luckily, it's not like something I need to graduate because I switched. I added something to my major. I switched to like a different program in computer science. So I'm doing computer science with film. I was going to do music too, but I think it's going to be like a little too hectic to do both. So I'm do film concentration and then computer science. But my physics,
skills.
yeah, my physics professor was just
unfortunately, I'm still in the
rough.
physics.
yeah, and I think I'm not even afraid to say that because like I think it's like a unanimous thing.
Yeah, a lot of people said that, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's like, bro.
He's not gonna watch.
Me,
this,
for
bro.
me, like personally,
He's not watching this.
I mean, if he does watch it, like, I mean, I
you
think
never
he
know.
knows. Yeah.
Professor wise, like they've been cool people. It's like,
Yeah.
especially like with the Galvin like sections, like because I take like mostly Galvin classes.
Mm-hmm.
So like all the professors been cool people. It's like they actually like really care.
Yeah.
Especially since like it's a smaller classroom.
Mm-hmm.
So like that was like another blessing. Also like with physics, like in the beginning of the year, I was not understanding what the heck is going on in physics. But I did like the way that the professor kind of like reached out. Like he was like, oh, if you're not understanding it this way, let me try to help you out this way. So like I feel like professor wise, like that's the best a professor could do. Like,
They care,
yeah. You can't really ask them to do too much. Like it's not their job for them to do that, but they're actually doing it. So
Yeah.
like professor wise, I would say it's good.
For sure.
I did have like a hard professor. Not speaking no names, but like them essays, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He was
They
just
work
a
you.
hard grader, bro. But we're not gonna speak in the class. But
Yeah.
if you know, you know.
It's the right amount of difficulty, and I think it's manageable enough for us students.
Yeah, I mean, if you really stick to the schedule.
Yeah. But
I
you really have
think-
to know how to manage your time, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a big learning curve for me.
The one
Like,
thing that hits though, like, it's like once you do that one slip up. Like, if you do one slip up, like you mess up on one thing, then it's just like you have to grind 2 times more to get
Yep.
back to where you're at.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I hate though. Like, you mess up once, like let's say you fail a test or something, like bro,
You have to
you're
grind.
stressed, you have to
Moral of the
grind
story:
so
if you put in the work at the beginning, like it's gonna be easy
worth
down
it.
the
It's
line.
gonna be worth it.
Easy.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Um,
You want to talk about
Already
what would we do differently since you're saying that?
Yeah.
Like, not
I
even
dropped
this
physics,
semester.
man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm.
Not
I
even
feel
like
bad
this
for you a
semester,
little
just
bit.
like for the year overall. Not even class. What could we do differently? What would you guys do differently personally?
I don't know, met y'all. Well, maybe. But no. I would have probably not. I don't think I really could have done this any differently, but not been in a quad. At least a quad of people that like I really didn't get along with that well, and they didn't really respect me. Coming here, like the dorms were emphasizing the leaders of the dorms, so like the rectors and like the RAs, they were emphasizing like, oh, this sense of community within the dorms, and like, you know, people are gonna be here for you, and
You basically didn't feel that.
I didn't feel that within my quad, so I did remove myself from my quad. I'm in a double now, so it's better, but I'm still gonna be moving dorms. But
Gotcha.
I would say I would approach the dorm life differently.
I think so.
Yeah.
For me, I would basically like say I would like rely less on my professors to teach, like to learn the material.
Yeah.
Like coming in, I was like, okay, my professors, you know, they're gonna be teaching me in a way that I understand. I'm gonna get the material, but like slowly, like I realized, like yo, like even though like with me studying, like I had to do like 2 times more studying. Like basically, like I'm learning in the classroom, but like they're not teaching me everything I need to know for the test.
Yeah.
So like I would basically say like learning by myself, and like I think like this semester taught me that like very well. Like I wake up, do notes. Like that's like for outside of class things I don't have to do.
I second that.
I would say like doing that like starting from first semester, especially with chemistry, bro. Oh my god, with chem. If I had done that with chem, I wouldn't say I would be good in chem, because I still hate chem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would have done way better. Let's just leave it at that.
We all struggled through chem together.
Yeah.
That was the big one.
Struggle is not even a word for that.
Yeah. We crawled our way through that finish line. for
Personally
sure.
though, do you feel like chem or physics? Which one is worse?
Well,
Physics.
I'm not
I say
even.
physics.
I would
bro.
say chem because I'm
Especially
not even
the
in
test
physics
for
anymore.
physics, like it's like
It's just like I study, bro, and
I
it's
study
like,
and I
it doesn't
still,
matter.
like,
Like
it's
it's
not-
like it didn't like.
it's slowly like coming
Yeah.
out like I'm understanding, but like bro, like
Physics.
it feels like I haven't studied.
It's more
Yeah.
math based, which might make it a little better, but.
And another thing, like my professor was telling me was like, there's not one equation, and that's the thing about physics. There's not one equation, bro. You literally have to like derive everything, and it's like no multiple choice. So like if you don't know, you don't know. So like you have to get it. And so like
Yeah.
I'll say physics versus chemistry.
What you're saying though is a fact. Like, I wish I just knew going in that sometimes the professors aren't, I guess, the best way of learning for me personally.
Yeah.
Like,
You got to learn your learning style.
like
Yeah.
That's it.
everyone has their. We're grown now. Everyone has their own way of like
Mm-hmm.
learning things. Like it's not high school anymore. Like where you have to just sit in the classroom, have the teacher like lecture to you. Like
Yeah.
you're paying for the education. Like if you think a different route of learning is best for you, take that route.
For sure.
So I guess just did my own thing as far as coming in, and I wish I asked also like when I was coming in off a trip. Like I didn't
You're
register
feeling
for register for my classes like
Yeah.
because I was gone. I had no Wi-Fi, so
Yeah.
I guess before I wish I had more like teacher X because like I had to take not to say no names, but I had to take some classes that were not as good as others.
Yeah.
So,
Trust me, yeah.
we
We all felt that though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me,
Yeah.
bro.
Every like semester or maybe every other semester, you're gonna be stuck with a class that you just
You
are
don't
not
want
gonna
just,
thrive
like,
in,
pain.
and you just have to do your best. Like that's it.
I think that class for me is physics right now. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
from what I learned, I do feel like next semester is gonna be a way better semester.
For sure.
And personally, like I'm just gonna grind this semester. So like the things I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna have some knowledge, I would say.
Mhm.
So we'll see.
For sure.
All right.
It's pretty much.
Now we do have one question. If you could wish for anything, what would you wish for?
In terms of, is this to do with ND or?
Just in general, what could you wish for? If it's a big road.
Dang. I would wish
You talking
for.
about bread or what? Like
I'm
bill?
gonna say I
Just
would.
for anything, bro.
I would wish for a internship, or like a job, over the summer.
Where?
That's like, maybe Snapchat. I'll say Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Like a job, any job really. Like even what was that other place?
Yeah.
Electronic arts. Yeah, I would wish for an internship where I could actually like gain work experience because like unlike you, like I don't really have any work experience at all.
You could make it happen.
I could, but like I am not gonna go into a job that I'm.
Yeah, plus you're not even gonna be here. For, like,
Yeah,
for
we're
summer.
going to London, so that'll be a
That's-
whole nother
that's
thing.
fair,
Stay tuned.
you know?
Over the
tuned.
summer.
If y'all want to know more,
We're gonna
come
do
back.
a 3-part video or like a 3 perspective
They don't-
video.
Name guy, no, that-
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
fine.
hey,
that's for later,
I'm
man.
a little
That's for
too
later.
excited.
Just
I got a
wait
little
for
too
that.
That's for
excited.
later.
But yeah, I would do like an internship that involves like anything creative, so I could have work experience that I actually like. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you gotta have an A in physics would be nice, That would
That's
be
a good
must.
one. Maybe that'll come
Have an A in
Honestly,
physics, just
I
getting
feel
out
like
every
if I had
test.
an A in physics, I would walk around campus.
I know, I'd be feeling different.
That
man.
would hit, bro.
Like a lot of I guess having like a lot of the stress off your shoulders, like in all my
A lot of
classes.
stress is physics.
Yeah.
Like, all the stress is physics. All the stress is what the heck? Not a lot of the stress. All the stress is physics, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like we have engineering computing, we're comp sci, bro. Like
Yeah.
we had to learn to manage that. Like we're cool with, with engineering computing. Calc, I'll say like
Calc isn't
I'm
bad.
cool with that also. But physics, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it's like there's not a day I don't think about. Damn,
And it's 9:25 for me, bro. It's just like,
I mean I can't
bruh,
relate to
Yeah.
that.
it's like,
That's
bro,
very tough.
like 9:25. You don't want to.
Remember last semester I had chemistry. Oh my,
Oh.
9:25, bro.
Yeah, that's
that
tough.
was bad.
It's really
Not gonna
tough.
lie. But
I got an
We'll
8
see.
a.m. too, man. It's an easy class, but it's,
It better be easy, bro. 8
Yeah.
I can't.
8 a.m. is crazy. I'm not
it's
gonna lie.
philosophy. I really dislike philosophy. Like not cause it's hard, but like
I took philo last semester.
I don't understand why we have to learn like philosophy.
That was the class I was talking about, hard grader.
Yeah, like you know. Also,
Wait,
I
like,
didn't say I was gonna say no names, but it came out.
there's
Yeah.
always that like English. I call it an English teacher because like anything you have to write from like reading, like I just call that English. Like you're always gonna have that one English teacher that like grades your papers so harshly for no reason. Like
There's always that one.
yeah, last year
There's always
like
that one.
writing and rhetoric, like I got hundreds on all those. Like I would just write about my life and stuff. But this class, dude, she just wants to give me 70s on these papers.
70s?
70s.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
that's
like
fine.
I did
That's fine.
thorough research. Like I
That's
even did.
crazy.
I did extra pages. Like the page requirement was like 4. I did like 7.
Bro,
I'm
that's
like-
exactly how it was.
Bro, if I get a 70, I would
That's how it was for
impress.
philosophy, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, I used to like sit down. I think the essay's looking out good. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm gonna get a good grade. Get that? Nah.
And it's the
No.
most
What'd she say for
arbitrary
the
comments.
comments?
It's literally like, I wanted you to focus more on
They want you to focus on
the
law.
the critiques of like this one particular thing when I like more so like covered like the whole
Everything.
thing. It's so weird. It's so
My
weird.
professor would be like, be more specific.
Yeah.
That's-
It's all
He'd be
about
like, be more specific on the topic.
yeah.
Like, I'm not,
Don't
bro.
summarize. Like I'm
That's
not.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not
Philosophy's
summarizing.
gonna hit, bro.
Yeah.
Good luck though.
I got theology to take care of.
No, I
I
mean,
got
yeah,
two also.
y'all, you
You
know.
gotta take a theology credit here at this
I'd say
Catholic.
2, you need 2
Yeah,
theos.
2 theos, yeah.
You know, so I'm done with that. You know, I'm in my theo.
I'm done
too.
with sociology
Yeah,
also.
You took 2. You got one more left, right?
No,
He's in Theo 2.
I'm in theo 2 right now.
Oh, you took Theo 1 last year? Dang.
And then I think the class we're taking is gonna count for philosophy. One of these classes are gonna count for philosophy.
Mm.
In London?
It's
Ethics
either gonna be
and
a London, yeah, the ethics one, I
professional.
think.
Really? 501?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think so.
bet.
But hey, we'll see.
That'd be a blessing.
Okay.
One thing that
You wanna-
surprised us about ND.
Let's go back. What is one thing that did surprise us about Notre Dame?
Did we do that one?
No.
We did it?
No.
The campus was really nice. I mean, like when I first
Yeah.
got here, that was my first like reaction. I like the campus.
I watched a lot of videos about ND, so like I think I knew it was going to be like a really nice campus, and also I think when I went here for a football game, I got a really good impression of the campus.
For me, I would basically say like the balance, like between like fun and like grinding. Like Notre Dame students have a good balance. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Cause like a lot of schools, like I know I've been hating on a lot of schools, but my school is better. But
I agree, yeah.
like a lot of schools, like a lot of students, they have like either they do too much fun or they
Yeah.
do too much work. But like here, students, you'll see them.
That's a good balance for sure.
Bro, I'm not even gonna say Friday, Thursday, bro. Start partying.
Yeah.
And they're still top of their class. Like,
Yeah.
I'll say like that right
Super
there. That
well-rounded
surprised me.
people, like all
Well-rounded
around.
Yeah,
people,
for
yeah.
sure.
Hey, it's a good school. I told you, not everything is hate.
Yeah. We do honestly like really appreciate
We love
our
this school.
experience
Yeah, I like Notre
here
Dame,
and
for
like the
sure.
fact that we're here like as
Nah,
black
it's a blessing,
people
When we
in
went to Cali,
engineering.
bro,
Yeah.
I had
Oh.
that backpack. The Notre
We're
Dame
grateful.
backpack.
I had to.
We're carrying our backpack just to show like we're from Notre Dame. Like, you know, we
Yeah.
do love the school though.
We love it,
If
yeah.
y'all
I
haven't noticed
represent,
that.
man.
All right, back to our video though, guys. Back really back.
Are we gonna wrap it up or what?
No, we still have that one question about expectations versus reality.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna make this our last question.
Yeah.
Because I still gotta edit this at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I'm excited. I've been saying I wanted to do like a sit down podcast here at Notre Dame, like, and
Never
bring
had
in
the
different
time.
guests.
Yeah, but homework is tough. It's
yeah.
hard to like find a time. But
Yeah.
you know, here we are.
I'm gonna bring in different guests too. By the way, I'll say it more at the end. But
So, what would you say was our expectations for Notre Dame versus how it actually is? What do you guys think?
I expected the work to be harder. Honestly, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
for
lie.
real?
Like, I think it's hard, but like I was expecting like I'm gonna die to get this grade. Like that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's not to say not like it's.
No,
great.
I
No, I
do
mean, it's definitely-
understand
it's definitely
that.
manageable.
It's manageable. If
Yeah.
you're doing it, it's manageable.
If you're doing
Like
it,
I was coming from a perspective of like I want to go to like a prestigious university, like not necessarily a private one, but like I applied to like top universities. So I was expecting that workload to be extremely tough.
Watch Notre Dame look at this video, be like, oh, yeah,
My-
say
Watch
less.
my professor be like,
Professor meeting.
let me give her
everybody.
another assignment.
Oh no, but expectations
Yeah.
versus reality. I would say like I had like very low expectations, but that's I'm not gonna say low.
Is it because of
It's
a
like a
Catholic?
mixture of like low and high.
Okay.
Like Notre Dame's not really like it's a college campus, but at the same time it's not really a college. Like I feel like it's not really a college. Like I don't know. I just don't feel like I feel like I'm not gonna say home, But like versus like other colleges I've visited and I've went to, like I feel the college environment, but like everybody here, like they're basically home. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like everybody's home. So like I feel like that kind of like feels differently.
Yeah.
That would be the one thing. I don't really feel like the college.
Do you have any like about like the religious aspect? Because I feel like we kind of have not talked about that.
Religious aspects, it's shown. They're not trying to hide nothing at all. Like they're definitely not trying to hide nothing, but they do not push it upon you.
Okay. Yeah. What's yours?
Yeah. When I came here, I guess I didn't know how I was gonna be, like managing my time, like on the day to day, and so I guess I thought, like, I'm not gonna say it's easy, but I've learned as the semester's gone on, like, you know, how to structure my day so that it's not as bad for me. Yeah. And I think, you know, as the semester's gone on, I've gotten better at that. Every time. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
we got some people trying to kick us out right now.
We have
I could have told them out the room. But
No. We're gonna wrap this up. It's been a
good
good episode. We talked about a lot. I'll link their Instagrams in the description. Thanks for watching. This is the first of many episodes here at Notre Dame. These are my first guests.
Stay tuned.
Arguably the most important guests. Just saying. All right. Thank you guys for watching.
You are the most important.
Last one.